Listen, there's got to be a lot of teams on there. There's a lot of iterations. Our RLCS and CRL roster develops on that field. I'll tell you that much. West Virginia versus Ball State is going to close out the night right here. The winner goes home. Oh, the winner goes to Championship Sunday, I mean. Let's get to the match.
These two teams met on November 1st. It went the distance, 3-2 West Virginia over Ball State, but the goals, 11 each in that series. Not much separated them then. What will separate them now is the difference between surviving and advancing and wondering what might have been on our last match of the night.
You got here because of your performance up to this point. But now it's time to play. Oath strikes hard first. Ball State on the board.
Oath got there as Angel just didn't read it right. That's a tough one to read, especially coming so quickly out of the corner. But 6 seconds in, Oath has the opener. And it's Ball State in front with all this momentum that they've had, just barely finishing in the last spot in the playoffs for the Eastern Conference. Too Fast has them primed and ready. And they're up 1-0 here, but of course, a lot of Rocket League to go here in our opening game. Again, best of 7 to close out the night. Gug gets the challenge deep into the corner, and that's a good job by Daunt racing over, and Angel was ready if Oath didn't have this ball, but he did, but it's Wova that comes up empty, and an opportunity now as Daunt has Angel to his right, back downfield and kicked away.
Like what I'm seeing here, the infield passes looking solid, especially on the side of West Virginia. But of course, you have to keep eyes out on Ball State. Their ability to read and move around the field has been definitely noted. As right now, they are setting the tone, but you even saw that Oath kind of acted a little bit more faster than normal after we saw Angel try to go for that shot chance there, just barely missing the ball.
Trying to power that away, and Angel says absolutely not. Daunt got the demo, but that slowed him down. He wasn't able to jump after that ball like he would have wanted to. And now it's going to be Oath's ball all the way as he tries to get off the wall very quickly. Gah ranging over. Daunt has it downfield. And a chance now for West Virginia to equalize. Killed right at the back wall. And nothing towards the front of the net. Shut down well by the Ball State Cardinals. Can the Mountaineers mount a comeback early here? Daunt racing downfield, going after Gah. He got in behind the defense, chasing Wova off the wall, but Wova gets there for the save.
And in the same breath as there was one chase, there was another one downfield as well. Oath was trying to see if he can make something happen there against Tool, not able to make contact, and you saw the result of that. Still a 1-goal game. You can see the speed trying to increase here on the side of West Virginia, but it's been controlled. Here's Oath, Musty to the right, and Daunt able to get the block.
And Daunt very quickly, kind of shades of Zanil trying to trigger the counterattack as well, but Oath will just boom it away, and they will hold serve for now. Drop down in front, had to be sure-handed with it this time, Daunt was. And now Wova trying to play it for himself. He's done so, trying to sneak it in the near post, and Gah's there to clean it up.
Wow, look at that. Wova comes through, right? Light touch first, keeps that control, gets a little fake out, and then plays it towards the corner. Angel's guarding the net, but not playing the ball. Bounce out straight to Gah. All of a sudden, halfway point, 2-goal lead. Ball State have scored at the start, and they've scored at the halfway mark. They may even get another one here. Gah trying to get it past Tool, but Tool remaining composed. And that's exactly what West Virginia are going to need if they want to get back into this game, because right now they're playing too fast for their own good.
Two teams very, very familiar with each other. They've crossed paths many times as individuals, as this will kick off the ceiling. Tool is right there, and then it took forever to come down to him, but it is eventually walked in. Gah actually has the last touch, but this is how West Virginia gets on the board, and they're fine with that.
Yeah. I mean, I like what I see there, you know, from Tool, right? He's a little late to the challenge, but still decides to go for it, plays it well. Ball lands on the hood, puts the networks, and like you said, Gah, even with the demo, not able to get there in time. Exactly what West Virginia needed. It's a 1-goal game, and even off the kickoff, they're already starting to try to keep up a little bit of the pressure.
That one's sailing outside the dotted line. Tool had it all the way anyway. His double whiff up in the air, so now Oath will backflip this back into the zone. And it should be Daunt's ball. It is until Oath jumps in. Can he center this ball for a teammate? No, Wova has to turn away as Tool will serve it up for Daunt. He's got a lot of ground to cover though, and it's easily dealt with. Now Wova, quick shot, and Angel with the save. Angel had done a lot of the scoring when they met in the regular season. He's had to work extra hard defensively for the first 3.5 minutes. Not his strong suit as this kicks over, and Tool can only get a piece of it to send it up wayward.
Keep eyes on Tool right now. Definitely feeling like a little bit of an X factor. A lot of the plays that he's been making have been ones where he's trying to see into the future, moving himself upfield to see whether or not he can catch a pass from a teammate, or maybe he can try to get a bump play or some boost stealing in. If he remains out of the play for too long, though, it spells disaster. But right now, Tool has been a little efficient and been helping his team out off ball.
Real key right now for Ball State. Hit them where they ain't. Make West Virginia burn a lot of boost, try and get them out of position, though Guh and Oath kind of ran into each other. Guh bullying his way through his teammate. Oath, he's trying to set up Wolva, but he got bumped by Tool. That opens up the net, and we're tied.
I said it, keep eyes out on Tool. He gets that initial touch, and what does he do? Bumps Wolva out the play, sets up a lane from Daunt. There are 2 members of West Virginia on the field, and that is all they needed because they had an open net to shoot at.
And just like that, all that work to take a 2-goal lead, gone. And now, Oath trying to force it back through. Not happening. Angel trying to beat 2 all by his lonesome. This positioning works out really well for West Virginia. They have the better spacing right now as Tool will throw it forward for Angel to run onto. He can stay with this play as well. Daunt coming on, and Daunt's shot denied by both Wolva and Guh.
A little bit of space here for Ball State. Oh, got a demo on the back end, so now they're passing left to right. Oh, there's a shot like you said! Bang, bang, bang! Ball State with the lead!
And it's Wolva who set up all 3, but Guh, boy, what a hard pass out of the corner, read it himself. Daunt had so much to contend with, and after all that, Ball State might walk away with a dub anyways. Critical 12 seconds here. Oath shot off the kickoff is wide, but he got to the corner boost ahead of Angel. So it's got to be Daunt that leads the counter charge. Not happening. 3 seconds left. Oath holds all the cards, and he'll bring it down almost into their own goal off of Tool, and Ball State hangs on.
Wow. I love what I saw from both teams in game 1.
Yep.
You have to think they're playing very fast Rocket League. Everybody is on their mark. The big key factor in this game was off ball. Oath had really good off-ball touches. Again, Tool had the one touch where he gets the initial touch and then he goes for Wolva, taking Wolva out of the play. Everybody's thinking 2 steps ahead here, which is really solid, but there's no wonder why last time these 2 teams played, they're so close. So much skill on the field.
11 goals apiece. When they played in the regular season, only 1 goal separates them in game 1. It was late in game 1 here. I think maybe the biggest key for West Virginia in that game, they did not get Angel involved in the offense at all. Only 1 shot, only 1 save. Low man on the totem pole, and this is a guy they need to get a lot of production out of, because I don't know that Tool and Daunt are going to be able to kind of pick up the slack if they don't get another 6 goals like they did from Angel when they met just a couple of weeks ago. But now we go on to game 2. In the Oasis, a lot can change from game to game, as we've seen during this bracket, especially from Eastern Conference teams. So what will the tale of game 2 be? Can the Cardinals keep it running and maybe force a timeout early out of West Virginia? Or are we in here for the long haul? Game 2 underway.
Keep your head on a swivel if you're on this field. There's no telling who could be behind you, making plays around you. And of course, those at home, keep eyes on those boost totals. That'll be crucial in terms of how things move around here in this series. Players can only do so much with so much boost. We're already starting to see the infield pass plays come out. This time, Guh, ball in the hood, 21 boost, goes for the flick. And you saw what happened there. Cut out. Oath tried to get there in time. He's actually struggling to get back, so an aggressive challenge here from Guh in order to keep the play alive, but only for a moment, as Tool tried to bring that one into the air. Ball State right now starting things off defensively, even though they're showing signs of life.
Name a team in this lower bracket that has more forward momentum than Ball State. You just can't. They're playing with unreal levels of confidence that we didn't necessarily see throughout the regular season, as Daunt will play one out, trying to get West Virginia out of a jam. It's Oath with Ga in the middle of the field waiting for a pass that's never going to come because he took it himself. And Angel just trying to pinch one away along the ground. Here's Daunt again for Tool. Tool has to wait patiently as Daunt goes headhunting, and then that pinballs around right out to Angel. That's the guy that's got to get going, and he's denied on his first shot of game 2.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to give Ga a lot of credit there on that play defensively. Just also seeing the fact that he has to dodge an initial bump. He gets bumped, still recovers, and is able to get a save out from the incoming shot. I mean, a lot of work being done on the defensive end. He's keeping himself boosted up as well, just showing that they're ready to break out on a moment's notice.
Oh, that's a great touch by Ga. That sets up Wova. Infield pass to Oath, well read by Daunt, but it's Ga. Might have let that get a little too far out ahead of him. Going after Angel, and Angel missed again defensively. To be fair, he had a lot to contend with, but this is the second time it's happened to him.
Look at this, chain dash, get out of here. Ga got a piece of that, and it set up an open lane. He followed that ball all the way around the wall. Now Ball State up by 1, but they are really bringing it to him. The defensive stops from Ga, as well as also being able to get an assist on that play. Well done.
Coming in for the back there, and now Oath got past Angel. Demo for good measure, and his shot denied by Daunt. Follow-up is an infield pass over to Ga. That slows down Angel, and again, Angel just being forced to guess, and unfortunately for him, guess wrong. He's got all day to play this and does so out to the wing. He won't be able to follow it up himself, though. That's a ricochet of a pass, and it's Oath. Bouncer, no, but the follow-up from Wova denied as well. This is immense pressure out of Ball State, and they're not done yet. Another save this time from Angel. Didn't have the back wall to contend with, and Daunt will at least get this across the center line, but is coming right back in. And who's the last man back? It's Angel. Fortunately, nobody pressuring him.
Ball State is really cooking right now. Offensively, look at this. Infield pass again. Good shot. They're forcing the saves out. We saw them under a lot of pressure early on here in game number 2. But they've been able to transition extremely well. And on top of that, now that they've scored the first goal, they're forcing West Virginia to have to try to break out. It's been even tough considering the fact that, again, we go back to the off-ball plays that are being made. Lots of demos on the field. You see, again, deep third here as Angel comes all the way from his own box to be able to make that touch. It's been so hard for West Virginia to get offense started here, and it's all due to how well Ball State have been moving the ball around.
That ball is whipping around very quickly on either half of the field, courtesy of Ball State. This one dumped back into the West Virginia end. Oath trying to center, maybe stop Tool from clearing it out to the corner. He had to play patiently. That shot from Daunt is saved away by Ga, and he's got his third now, and he'll try to start the counterattack. Not happening. It's going to fall to Oath instead. If I told you one of these teams was 12-3 and the other was 8-7, you would not guess which one had which record. This is Ball State playing at a level that we have not seen at all throughout the regular season, but they got caught this time, and still, Ga with a 4th save, couldn't make a 5th as Angel gets on the board.
Yeah, Guy over here, the initial save is good, but again, that positioning, no lack of follow-up. They got to guess where the ball's going, and no one gets to that top corner. Angel, great placement to bring West Virginia back in the game.
After getting outshot 9-5 by Ball State, the shots are equal here in game 2, 7 apiece, and make it 8 now for West Virginia. As that's denied, we're all tied up here in the final minute of game 2. West Virginia trying to level the series, but they have had their hands full dealing with the Cardinals. Good second touch by Wova to set up Oath. Third man way back, and rightly so, as Ga's got to scramble back and buy his teammates time, and he may have done just enough. He did. As everybody's back, everybody's in position. Now Tool trying to create on his own. He had no support whatsoever, and that's easily cleared away in the final 30.
Things looking a little shaky on the West Virginia side, though. Rotations are a little off. You saw that clear get over to Daunt, though, attacking. You see that great demo on the play, and then also able to just kind of get around and turn on this. I mean, West Virginia, they may not be grabbing the corners very well, but they've been able to grab the pads efficiently. That's not the best touch. Infield pass. Wova sneaks it around. Ball State back in front.
A how often we see this in CRL. Watch Angel. He's got to be gearing up for the shot, and instead it's a little dump-off pass to Wova, and he just can't react in time. They are picking on poor Angel, who has the lone goal for West Virginia in this game, but he's got to do it again here in 7 seconds. Tool will start. He side flips. That forces Daunt into the air. This ball touches down right at 0, and Ball State up 2, and all eyes turn to West Virginia now. Will the Mountaineers use a timeout?
At the way this series is going, I don't know. They might not want to. It just feels like on the field, right? They feel like they can match the pace of Ball State. The micro has been the biggest difference here. Just positioning wise, they've been a little off, but I mean, you guys see the stats there on the screen here. I mean, shot wise, they're out shooting them. They're not out saving them, which has been the problem, but they're also getting demoed a lot. Maybe they think that they just want to kind of keep the games going, keep the momentum moving, but maybe that could come back to bite them. Either way, it doesn't feel like we're going to get a timeout here.
Oh, yeah, we are far too late for a timeout, so none being used. West Virginia is going to hold it in their pocket for potentially tournament point. So that is the decision made by West Virginia as we look in at Ball State. And of course, you kind of caught glimpses of it in their previous series. You can kind of see it now. The support they've got in their lab for this series, for this whole day, has been unreal. This is what CRL is all about. You absolutely love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to them in game chat. I was like, y'all got the whole squad in there. I think it was guys say, yeah, I feel like we have the whole campus in here. Clearly, some of those people will have to make sure they have room to play, but the comfortability is definitely noticed. Like you said, looking at gameplay alone, you wouldn't tell who had which record. Infield pass, God trying to see if he can spot Oath. Maybe we see some adjustments here, though, on the side of West Virginia. Big game 3. Daunt slots it home to start us off.
That's the sloppiest we've seen out of Ball State. They're just kind of running around. Wova spawning in on Ball side just really muddled things up. And Daunt right on the doorstep, 17 seconds in. West Virginia, I believe its first lead of this series.
Yeah. Now, we just got to maintain.
Got to do something about it? No, Daunt with the save.
Again, big thing here is kind of just maintaining, which they could afford to do. Things have kind of shifted around momentum-wise here. We see Daunt, good angle, good speed to be able to get there first. Free bounce, Tool trying to put the shot on. Does there. There's Daunt again, trying to get back into the play, but puts the ball right towards Wova, who clears it to the side.
Angel just respawning in. It's Daunt, though, waiting on the doorstep. Nothing there as this goes all the way across. And Oath with a great secondary challenge to stop Tool. Here goes Angel up to the heavens, and then Ga clears it away, forcing Daunt into retreat mode. Quickly back downfield, West Virginia trying to apply more pressure and try to almost suffocate Ball State. Not going to happen. They've got numbers downfield. Here goes Ga. There's one demo, and Angel with the save.
Man, it's so interesting because, again, I saw this happen in game 1. We're seeing it again. This time, the roles flipped here. Daunt went for a bump. Meanwhile, he removes himself from the play. And like you said, numbers advantage on Ball State. So they tried the exact same play. The only difference is one team has the ball, one team doesn't. Now, though, it's still a 1-goal game. 3:25 to go here in game clock. And Ball State are trying to figure out how to get out of their own half.
Looking to set up Tool, double tap. It's on, but saved away by Oath. Just a little too low. And then Tool making sure to steal some corner boost just in case Daunt won that cleanly. Oath does the same on the opposite side. Difference is the ball is on the blue half. It's in West Virginia territory. And a chance now for Ball State to capitalize, but a great clear by Daunt. That slows them down significantly. Can Ga get one more to center? No. That'll fall to Wova. He's got Oath waiting in the middle of the field and just cannot keep control. And this should be cleared out. Angel actually, I think, got bumped into that play. And now Daunt can collect.
Oh, man, some more good speed there on the field. Things have started to slow down offensively on the side of Ball State. Only 2 shots from them this game. And we're at the halfway point. Only one more is the difference here. West Virginia has 3. But West Virginia has also been in control of the ball more. as they kept this one on the orange half for as long as possible. Just trying to play that aggressive game, playing their 50s well, and being just a little bit more spread out.
Wova, a little indecisive, decided to take it himself. Oath coming in. No misplay from Tool, but Oath will disrupt him. And that slows down West Virginia enough. Everybody can maybe get some boost, but they've got to get in position as well. That's a great infield pass, and the shot sailed high. Follow-up again goes high, and Wova's got the clear. Missed opportunity for West Virginia, but they're not out of it just yet. Looking to double their lead. Another one up around the boards. Very familiar. Sent in by Angel this time, where he's kind of struggled to defend that play twice. And Wova annihilates Angel, or rather Tool. And it's Tool that just respawns in like nothing ever happened, and here comes West Virginia again.
Yeah, I mean, that worked out really good for Tool, especially because when Dawn hit that ball on the side, he just kind of slowed down the play, didn't rush to make the touch, instead played the 50 out, got the pop, and that pop gave Tool just so much more time, comes off the respawn. Oh my, whoa!
Watch Tool, he gets completely thrown for a loop by his teammate here. Tool is, I don't know what he was expecting, but Angel got one more touch than he was anticipating. And after that, one man to beat, Guh did, tie game.
He beat him in style as well. That was finesse. Just like that, the start that West Virginia had, they've lost it, could not maintain. Now, final minute.
What a save.
Guh again, coming up clutch.
There goes Oath for himself. He can still turn on this. Oh, he got the boost steal instead. That's very patient attacking, but they do lose the ball temporarily. Oath gives up the midfield boost to his teammate Wova. Tool couldn't grab the corner on the ground. Daunt can. He's going to have to use it to challenge Wova, and he does, but now this will fall towards Guh. Bumped back away from the play, so Angel's got it. He can't really move out of the zone very quickly. Still in a 1-all deadlock. As Oath up the ladder, and Wova can't go for this. It's all Tool all the time. Now Daunt has Tool downfield, got the demo, and the finish by Daunt.
Big goals from Daunt. 2 for 2 for West Virginia. Demo on the play to open it up, and Daunt lands it home. Tool again. He needs to be kind of credited with an assist there. The bump on the play. Big to open up a lane.
A little cheeky kickoff. Wova one-on-one and blocked. It goes all the way back. There's the respawning Guh, and he has that ball just stuffed right back into his face. Now with only 4 seconds left, Wova's got to get up quick. He does, but this clock's going to hit 0, and West Virginia's on the board.
West Virginia 1, Ball State 2. They didn't call a timeout. They kept the momentum going. They struck early. Ball State responded, and West Virginia did not falter. Kept the pressure up, kept the aggression up, and it paid off big time. Now, may have potentially may have a series on our hands if West Virginia can turn this into more. But this is where the real kind of battle starts, even for Ball State. Because, yeah, they've got a 2-game cushion, but we play one game at a time for a reason. If you start slipping, his entire series could turn on its head.
This series is starting to turn very much in West Virginia's favor. This is the number 2 seed from the Eastern Conference, and they're showing why. Finally, some late heroics on their end. That game winner out of Daunt, his 3rd goal of the series. He's got 3 out of the 5 scored by the Mountaineers. And for West Virginia, they outshoot Ball State for the 2nd game in a row, and to a much greater tune this time, 7-3. Guh's the only one who had a shot on target, and really was the only one who was anywhere near the West Virginia net for the vast majority of that game. A dramatic turnaround, even though the scoreline was only 1 goal separating them. Now we go to game 4, and it may be some tense moments now for Ball State.
We got a card change from the Stockton now, and he's already got a dodge demo from Dawn right off kickoff as Wova tries to push this ball upfield. Ball State doing what they can to kind of get comfortable here, and we'll need to see if they can make some adjustments. West Virginia trying to build off that momentum. But the question for them is, can they get that output going? Tool tries to get a good shot on. He is connecting with these infield passes. Dawn is as well, but they're all blocked, every single one of them, by Ball State.
Ball State kind of packed in like sardines deep in their own territory. They finally break out. They didn't have a whole lot of boost to do so, but they do finally take the plunge. And now Ga waiting to see what Daunt does, and he picks his pocket clean. Oath circling back. He wanted the midfield boost, didn't grab it, jumps in front of Wova, and a missed opportunity for Ball State.
Yeah, the jump in front is a calm thing, but then also is the fact that if you do jump in front, you got to put the shot on target. That one was way off, and even though there's a chance, infield pass, Wova got it! Oath makes up for the mistake easily by setting up Wova for success. Big moves here on the ball.
There are a lot of teams in this league where someone in Oath's position is just going to take a shot right into the oncoming defender. What a mature play, passing off to Wova, realizes it's 100% as long as you get the pass away, and he does so perfectly. 1-0 to Ball State. That's the response they needed after a game where they were just kind of out-hustled by West Virginia a few minutes ago. Now Angel trying to keep this attack alive. Kick it back out towards Daunt. Double committal on the backboard. Does not cost Ball State just yet, but Ga's in a real awkward spot. Infield pass, and Ga is right there, but Daunt blew him away with a challenge fastball.
Oh man, Tool and Daunt link up again. This time, Tool, great pass straight to Daunt, and like you said, it's a speed test. Daunt pass with flying colors. Tied up ball game.
There's just nothing better, right, Daz, than having an infield pass that's right on your nose. You put that in there at 60, 70, 80 miles an hour. Good luck anybody stopping it.
Yeah, you say save that. It's just a great feeling, gets you going. But does it get West Virginia going is something we need to figure out here. They're one game away from equalizing this series and really starting to put, what we knew going into this one as close as this series could be. But they've got still more work to do. We still got 3 minutes of Rocket League to go, and you can see Ball State looking to make a move.
Everybody on the right side for Ball State, but it's Wova that comes away with possession for the moment. Kicks all the way back out to Ga. Oath from the side wall, just put it high. Tell you what, if he scored from there, he would have taken every shot he got for the rest of the night. Maybe a good thing that didn't go in. Here goes Oath now. High off the ceiling. Wova's there, and all he could get was a demo for his efforts. And quickly back the other way. Tool beaten. And just the ball whipping back and forth, waiting for someone to blink. Oath going after a demo. Came up empty. Here's Ga from the wing. Bouncers wide. And Tool with Wova coming out of the goal behind him, unfazed.
Still trying to develop something offensively. I do enjoy the defense though from Tool. Oh, a chance here. No, Dolan can't get around the ball. It was a good layout for him. Just when Daunt came to take the shot, just not on the mark at all. They've got to make the use of their opportunities. Again, it's a fast-paced game. I've seen a little bit of small mistakes here and there whenever guys are going up in the air. But whoever can get that under control is going to walk away with this victory in Game 4. One team can put it on match point. The other one can get themselves back in the series. Time is ticking down. The scoreline is still the same.
In Game 1, it was Ball State that conceded 2 straight after taking a 2-0 lead, but they scored in the final minute to set things right with the universe. West Virginia got a goal with 18 seconds left in Game 3, and almost Ball State scored again, down to a minute 20. Getting to be clutch time now for both West Virginia and Ball State, 2 of the better teams from the Eastern Conference. Free ball out in the midfield. It's Tool that will come away with it. His flick is on, and Oath saves it over the bar.
Good on Wova to get there too to help the clearance, and even Ga. Now this ball's back into the corner. 50's getting played out. Final minute. Everyone's trying to see if they make the right move there. A little bit of a delay from O, so he will get demoed on the touch, but he still keeps his team in the play. Hitting on that final 50 seconds, and I'm starting to see the off-ball movement happening again. Daunt was downfield trying to get a demo on the back end. Didn't work out. Now Oath, great cut, even though he loses his life for it. It still buys his team some time.
That's a great job by Wova, avoiding contact and getting back in position to make a play on the ball. But now Angel for Tool for the win. No, blocked away by Oath. A third save for him. 5 as a team for Ball State as they try to hold this to overtime. It's still loose in the box, and Daunt has to bring it across. And now finally they'll clear the zone. and maybe Oath might be able to steal this one for Ball State. It's high in the air. This time Tool sure-handed with it. Double commit though,
What
deep
is
in the
going
corner.
on?
I am not sure what in the world that was, but they're still on the attack. Angel might be having flashbacks to game one, but he plays that ball well, and the ball just nicks the ground. We go to overtime.
Got to check out kickoff here. Again, that one on the wall, but I mean, you see just how quickly Angel was to that great line he took, and it forced Wolva to be able to make a save out. Ball State have done a good job of controlling the pace, but they haven't been able to really find their mark shooting-wise. I say that West Virginia have had way more opportunities and also come empty-handed. A lot of pressure here in the lower bracket.
A modest scoring opportunity advantage for West Virginia, but still in a 1-all deadlock. Golden goal for game 4. Such a pivotal moment in this series, in this season, for both these teams. Here goes Oath. Blocked by Daunt. Could be a numbers advantage. Great infield pass. The shot sails high and wide, but the follow-up is so wide off the post. Oh, it looked like they had Ball State dead to rights, and now the Cardinals might be able to steal it. It's right here for Wolva for the win. Double tap denied.
Oh, what a save from Daunt. Both teams moving at high speed, everyone trying to keep track of what's going on. We're seeing some hesitation. We're seeing some laps where people are even diving for things, not hitting the ball. Nerves on the field right now. Someone's got to get it together, though, because this is starting to get sloppy.
I think if this gets chaotic, it actually favors Ball State, as Oath tried to take it himself, got it through. Daunt's got to scramble back. He can't, and Gall scores. Ball State on match point.
Ball State, like you said, thriving in the chaos. Oath gets a 50 out. Guh has to hit the mark as right as possible, and he sends it through. Ball State, series on match point after a big win in overtime.
3-1 the advantage. All of these games, Daz, separated by just one goal. Two teams that were separated by nothing in the regular season. And no timeout coming out of West Virginia. We don't see it on the production side. We don't see it on the game side. West Virginia's going to ride this out. 4 games decided by just one goal each. That one in overtime. Everything coming down to the last few seconds. And West Virginia going to try to turn it around on their own. No stopping the momentum. I don't think there is a way to stop the momentum that Ball State is on, so West Virginia's got to look at each other and figure this out with their backs against the wall, about to go 0-2 in a barbecue in the fall championship.
On the side of West Virginia, again, it just comes down to the fact that they know that they can compete. That's not a problem. We've seen them. They have the speed. They have the offense. They're out shooting them. They're out shooting them. At some point, a timeout might just hurt West Virginia more than it hurts Ball State, just from the fact that everybody is kind of like locked in and playing, and even for them to be able to slow things down, we're talking 1-goal games. That's how this series has gone, and that's how it may continue to go all the way down to the finish. Here we go. West Virginia backs against the wall. Ball State trying to end this series here.
One spot remains to be decided for Championship Sunday. Could it be the Ball State Cardinals, who go 8-7 in the regular season, barely eke into that 6th spot on game differential? A hefty lead in game differential, but still on a tiebreaker nonetheless. Could they be the team of destiny in the East? It is Wolva through Tool. Comes out low, but nobody was there for it. Here's Daunt. He's going to try to weave through traffic, wait for his teammates to get back into the play. Angel waiting. That pass won't get to him, so Tool will try his luck. Second touch, maybe a third. No, the follow rolls in, and Angel has arrived.
Yes, he has. It's good to see Angel getting involved, but look at the setup from Tool. My God. A double forcing 2 members of Ball State to bump into each other, and just basically setting up the most open net he could possibly do on that play. Wow, out of Tool, he's been showing up all series long, but Angel definitely deserves credit for that goal.
Oh, what a save by Ga. He had Daunt running forward and just could not take him out. Excellent concentration, and he may be rewarded with an assist on the other side. No, blocked away. Hard clear by Daunt.
Angel,
here's Angel.
Air.
Watch out. If he gets going, it could be real trouble for Ball State, but not this time.
Yeah, still trying to get things together there for Angel. But you're absolutely right. Definitely has the ability to be an X factor. Play downfield. Ulf was getting bumped. Good low 50, and Dawn has a free ball. Trans there for a flick. Angel a little late. Has to let Wolva get that first touch. Now able to get a little control, but instead pops it up. He's low on boost, trying to see if Tool can set things up once again. But now Tool and Angel both out to play, and Dawn has to head back.
Oh, that's a good win, but even better clearance. That goes right to Ga, though. Right place, right time. Infield pass. Oath with a missile denied by Tool at point-blank range. Never let it become a shot. And now Ball State trying to stay on the attack. Oath around his own teammate Ga. And Ga gave this a look, but realizes Tool has it, but Tool gave it away. Ga, flip reset, does not have it. And Daunt able to get ball and boost, but he's got to get back in position and does.
Still, though, it's been West Virginia are struggling to get out. Angel gets that clear on 0 boost. Don was looking for a double, almost actually got it. He made contact, but it was off target. Even with a lead, West Virginia still playing with that high-speed play. Whoa, a little bit of a delay. Wait, what?
What? Well, so you see Angel.
It's like he leaves it for Tool.
Yeah, it's like he was leaving it for Tool, but Tool wasn't ready for it. And right back the other way into their net.
Man, that could be big.
Hey, you know how it goes. CRL, last match of the night. Might as well be a full moon out over the Forbidden Temple. Here goes Ga, looking to capitalize some more. Tool with a clean win. And there is Oath getting right back into the play. Good hustle. But now it's Daunt with Tool on the weak side, trying to run interference. Not happening. Daunt got one, but Ga, very calm, cool, and collected. Gonna leave it for Wolva for the lead. And the crisscrossing defenders make the stop.
Cool, good demo on the play. Setting up some space here. Do we have to see someone really get going and control the pace of play on the ball on West Virginia? Daunt has been doing a good job of getting that ball on that back wall, but it has to be at least 2 on that blue side. Good save there from Daunt. Tool get there quickly. A little bit of a light touch. And Ball State, they can't turn it into a play. A lot of desperation there, a lot of panic, I should say. And Daunt might have got it. Yeah, he did. Shot comes through. But that was definitely
Watch Ga get screened off the play here. Tool is chasing him, so he has to kind of flip away and just can't get back towards the left side of the net. And that's all it takes. Daunt adds his 5th goal of the series. And now Wolva trying to dive after this one in the corner. Daunt beat him to the punch. It's West Virginia trying to stay alive, force a 6th game in this series. Wolva, he'll be able to play this one clearly. Oath is waiting. Kind of got chased off the play a little bit. Ga beaten out by Angel, but it falls to Oath. Ga from the heavens, drop down to Wolva, and we're tied!
There's the Ball State passing. Of course, there's Ga getting involved. Beautiful pass. Right on the nose. And Wolva puts all the power behind it. Defense didn't stand a chance on that play.
Just an annoying team that will not go away. Will they be the Achilles heel of West Virginia? Good win by Daunt. Better win by Daunt, but Angel can't get by Wolva. Follow-up denied from Tool. And Wolva doing all he can just to buy his teammates time, and it's going to be Ga with a powerful clear, and Daunt will give chase. He's got the boost, Tool's got the ball, and Angel still way downfield, but could not factor into that play. Tool tried to bring it back to Daunt. He got it through to the backboard, but Wolva's right there waiting for it. Good read by Angel. Daunt backs out of the play. Tool, denied on the goal line by Oath.
And Ga got caught out there. Caught out and removed from the play by Angel. Thankfully, defense, the rest of the team got back in time to be able to hold that off, but Now West Virginia, final 15 seconds, looking to see if they can get themselves back in one game at a time. Time ticking down, Oath on the ball, pitch across into the orange corner. Angel's gonna get there first, tries to go for the shot, denied by Gubb, but the ball still stays up. 50 across, Angel tries to take a shot, but Oath got the block. We're headed to OT.
What a read by Oath. Again, I think a lot of people might have been going, okay, great, we're done, right? No, one last save. And now, golden goal could send Ball State to Championship Sunday. Can they survive and advance? Can West Virginia prolong the activities tonight? Oath lets that get away. And it's going to be Wova trying to get under control. He's done enough. But now Toole and Daunt, they're looking. Nothing brewing just yet. Daunt got around one. There's Ga, and he gets a powerful win deep in his own territory. Can they turn it into offense? No, Angel's there. That's going to fall. And Wova's bouncer has Daunt in an awkward spot, and he dishes that out to the corner.
Now you're starting to see Daunt, again, just make a lot of moves. He's been very effective at getting the ball downfield for West Virginia. Ball State, however, not necessarily tripping over each other, but they have had their moments where you start to see slight lapses. Defense, though, has been on form for them. They've been able to outpace West Virginia every time they've wanted to get the ball out of their zone, which means they haven't been under too much consistent pressure.
O'Toole got chased into his own goal and comes out calmly, making two big stops as Oath will grab his own corner boost. He's going to have to power slide around, and he does get back into the play. Now Wova against Angel gets knocked back into position in front of the net, and he'll have to wait there and watch Toole and Ga go to work. Wova dodges Toole, and now he can move downfield. Ga trying to win the race there, and he gets bumped out of the way. Great screen set up by West Virginia. Can Toole capitalize? No. Oath is right there waiting for him.
Still, though, good creativity by Toole, right? Gets that bump and then immediately turns on the ball to accept the play downfield. Here's a pass. Oath to win! And he does! Oath calls game!
Right between the eyes. Nothing Toole could do about it. 91 heater in your face. Ball State gets it done in 5. The celebration is on in the Ball State Esports Lab, and rightfully so. The number 6 seed out of the East, a game differential of only +8, has walked through the lower bracket and played their way into Championship Sunday, and the dream is very much alive.
Alive and well. Well done from Ball State. Like we said, the record got you here, but it's about what you do on the field that determines the rest of it. And they looked so good in that series. Everyone in form, even in that last game. Oath shot 100%, got 2 saves. Ga was all over the place on the field, up and down, on offense, on defense. And even Wova making some good off-ball movement, but also getting in to apply extra pressure. Look, you see the stats there on your screen. 5 shots from Wova, 5 saves from Ga. That was incredible work from them. Even knowing how much pressure West Virginia had pushed towards the end of that one.
Man, oh man. 2 teams that played right down to the wire in the regular season. You knew it'd be good the second time around. It sure was. But it's Ball State that gets the goals that count the most, late and in overtime. And it's Oath with a shot very similar to that from Wova. And here is the game and series winner that puts Ball State firmly into Championship Sunday. Boy, what a finale. You could not ask for anything better from 2 of the best that the East has to offer.
Yeah, 2 of the best the East has to offer, but also some of the best teams in CRL in general. I mean, man, when it comes down to playoff time, you really have to show up. Of course, you know, like we said, you get to playoffs just from that league play record, but all the practice, all the training, the scrims day in, day out is for moments like that. It was a close series from West Virginia. Even though the series scoreline might not look that way, we're talking 1-goal games all the way through. And there was definitely opportunities for them to take the victory. They're going to have to wait a long time now to get back on the field. But for Ball State, congratulations, you play on.
They do indeed play on. Hey, listen, you got a date with Fisher College coming your way. They give you all the shot in the world. That comes tomorrow first, the desk, as we close out day number 2.